All right, people, welcome back to the Kaiba Show. This week, I'm going to be talking to you about a crazy psychological thriller called The Platform that is streaming on Netflix. So let's get it.
Welcome to the Kaiba
All right, people. So, out of respect for the creators of this foreign film, The Platform, I am not going to mention the actors or director's name because I don't want to butcher anybody's name and get them wrong because this is a foreign film that was dubbed in English so that we could understand what is being said. There was no subtitles in this movie, but I will go straight into it. So basically, first off, this movie is, for me, I thought this movie was amazing. Fire. It's a psychological thriller, and basically, in a nutshell, we have like this vertical prison, and there's like 300 floors or something like that, and on each floor we have two inmates, and there's a platform that lowers from each level. The inmates only have two. I repeat, they only have 2 minutes to eat food, and then the platform lowers to the next level. If an inmate decides to try to hoard some food, the room either gets crazy cold or crazy hot, and with these two factors, it will kill you. So therefore, you can't hold on to any food, and it goes on down the line, and each floor gets their turn to eat. But as the platform gets lower and lower and lower, the people at the bottom eventually have no food. So this movie is crazy because of that concept right there. People at the top, and the reason why I thought this movie was so fire is because it deals with what we have going on right now in today's society. So basically, people at the top, this movie has like crazy symbolic, metaphorical, like messages in it. Like this movie's deep. Like you got to read in between the line. This movie is probably going to not be for everybody. Some people might think it's okay, but if you like look at the messages that's in this movie is deep and it's fire. So with that being said, I think this movie is trying to elaborate the picture of the people at the top are the rich people in society, and they have everything, but they're greedy. So everybody that's on the first, like, I don't know, 17 levels, they eat everything. That's the rich people. They get everything they want in the world. Then you got the middle class, which is the middle section of the prison. They get the scraps. So you already know how the middle class, like, you're not poor, but you're not rich, but you're fighting for the scraps. Then you got the poor people, which are the lower levels. They get nothing. You know, people look down on them, the people at the top level, and that's what happens in the movie. You got people on the top level not listening to the middle people, and then the middle people are looking down on the lower people like, oh, you're scum too. I'm a little bit higher than you. At least I get to get food. And the crazy thing about it is that in this movie, after 30 days, you swap. So you might be at the top at one point, but then at the next turnaround, the next 30 days, you might be in the middle or might be at the bottom. And the crazy thing about it is just like how people do now. When you're not born with a silver spoon in your mouth and you get some money in your hand, you come across some money, you kind of contort and start acting like how the rich people that are born into wealth act. And that's what happens in this movie. And that's why this movie is so crazy, because you got the people that are either in the middle or they at the bottom after 30 days. When they get to the middle, or maybe they might be in one of the top levels, now it's their turn to shun. Now they're looking down on the people like, look at me, I'm good, I'm eating good now. And the crazy thing about it, the hidden thing in this movie that you gotta pay attention to, is that if everybody just ate their proper portion of food, everybody in all 300 levels could get food. That's the crazy part. Same thing with society. If everybody could get a piece of that pot, that American dream, everybody could live good. But nope, we got rich people that are greedy and they want to keep all the money to themselves. And it's the same concept in this movie. Everybody in the first top levels want to keep all the food to themselves. They leave the scraps. Then the middle class, they take the scraps, nothing left for the poor people. The inmates, nothing left for the lower level inmates. So you already know that's going to cause drama. So I'm not going to say what happens in the movie because I don't want to give away more details, because this one, technically this is almost like a spoiler review I'm doing, but this movie's so fire, I got to explain a little bit more about it But yeah, there's some crazy stuff that happened in this movie because of those concepts. Because yo, I was at the bottom, now I'm at the top. Now I don't know how to act anymore because I'm at the top. So now I'm looking down on the people. And the people that was at the top, that's always been at the top, look at me now. I've always been here. And that's why this movie's so crazy. And another thing that's crazy about it is some of the people in this jail, they're doing it so that they could gain more status in society. You know, you got the main character in there trying to be in there so he could get a higher degree. So a lot of people are in this jail situation because they made deals so that they gain status in society, and that's what a lot of people do. You want to sell your soul to the devil just so you could look a certain way, gain that status in society. That's why I think this movie was so dope. It was fire. I highly recommend it. It's streaming on Netflix. Definitely don't think this is like a Netflix original movie. Netflix team up with foreign people too to produce stuff. So I'm not sure. I think I saw a Netflix logo at the end. I just think it's streaming on Netflix. It's dubbed, so you hear it's spoken in English. You don't have to read subtitles. But I definitely highly recommend watching this movie. It is a little squirmish. I'm not gonna lie. There's some gore in this movie. So if you're one of those squirmish people, I can't watch Saw or what's the other movie? Oh, Hostel. Or I can't watch Hostel because it's too graphic and squirmy. This movie is not gonna be for you. And if you could read the concept of the movie, you think this movie's gonna be dope. Maybe the average moviegoer that don't want to think so deep, they're gonna be like, oh, the movie was okay. But if you like to dig deep and look at the bigger picture and what the director, the writers is trying to convey, you're going to think this movie is dope. And I highly recommend it. It's called The Platform on Netflix. I'm going to give this movie an 8.5. I thought this movie was dope. Crazy psychological thriller. Definitely go check it out. So with that being said, if you like what you see, you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. After doing that, hit the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a video. And please leave a comment at the bottom and hit the like button also, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.